The first dance I remember seeing was my mother performing in our living room, unfortunately with my aunties as a chorus at the back. She was playing the solo, and it was called based on a song called Shona Hurinchai, about a golden deer. It was Bengali, dance. She was very graceful. The first choreography that I fell in love with, I would say, was Michael Jackson Thriller. Because I loved it, because there was an absurdity to my. That's how I knew I loved it. There was an absurdity to the obsession of learning that choreography, to the point where I wouldn't walk normally. I would walk in the Michael Jackson Thriller way in the middle of the street. I think what made me fall for dance was in my community. In not just in my community, but also I studied Indian classical dance. So the guru and the student thing was for me a little bit like the student is there to listen and the guru is there to speak. The community is there to speak and you're there to listen, especially if you're small. So I didn't really have a voice. So I was struggling a lot because I didn't know how to speak. So I won a competition in a disco competition in school. And so up to that point, nobody knew me. Just a brown kid, always on his own, quiet. And then I won the competition, and I realized that my voice was dancing, through dancing, through my body. Because suddenly people went, "Hey, aren't you Akram?" I was like, "You know my name? I've been in your class for the last however many years." So that's what made me fall in love with dancing. The fact that I knew that I now have a voice, even if I'm a child, or even if I'm a student.